one where it's like sentient food, people food, sentient food.
Yes,
Oh my
Sunken, you must suffer.
no,
People
no.
love the
No, thank
suffering.
you.
You could also do it's the vampire space horror movie Life Force.
Oh,
That one actually sounds kind of familiar for some reason.
I think
19
I did see that one.
It's got Patrick Stewart in it.
in it. It's a 1985 British science fiction taken seriously. It's basically their version of what the vampires
Alien.
were.
It's also an Alien ripoff a little bit in minor ways.
Yes, it is. No question about it. It's mixed. I will say this. Matilda Kay, the vampire queen. Whew!
Yes.
And
It's definitely not a movie for young children.
oh no, she doesn't wear anything the entire movie, and there's a reason why. And let me put it this way: the complete opposite of Lizzo. The complete opposite.
Obviously.
You don't care about anything else.
Plus, it also has the first movie on-screen movie Kiss Between Men with Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart, no
You
less.
know, you had me up until that.
Right?
Vetoed.
Oh, see, you guys just had to let the cat out of the bag. You should have just kept that as a horrible surprise.
Also, it has
And now you ruined the
a-
whole thing.
Never mind. You know I'm all right.
There's more to the movie. So much more to
I
it.
know.
It's worth watching once. Let me put it this way: if you're decent sci-fi aficionado, I don't know if I'd watch it with you guys if the audience set it up of that kind, but myself, no. But is it worth watching once?
It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. Don't deny it. It's a fun movie.
Oh my goodness, I might pop out of this dress. It's,
Tell
it's a bit tight.
everybody
It's like I
more.
haven't worn this. It's
But-
not as bad as the dress I had to cut myself out of, but
There's also there's a lot of horror movie suggestions I can give you for Halloween for the Halloween season. Because geez, I love a good horror movie, especially including like foreign ones like Italian and Japanese horror.
Oh, I got a good one. You probably know of it. I can't remember the original name, but the English translated version of the name is called R Point.
R Point.
Mm-hmm. It was made 2004. The movie. It's a Vietnam Japanese horror movie where supposedly it's a Korean unit because people forget Koreans were actually part of the U.S. They were sent in to go into rescue. Things go horribly wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people agree that's like, this one's surprisingly good. It's one of those movies that you don't, after a while, you don't care if it's another language. The acting is good. It does have its problems. It does have some cheesiness, but
one of my favorite Italian horror movies is a movie called Deep Red. And it basically what happens is that this German psychic is brutally murdered by someone, and it was witnessed by an English pianist, and so he goes about trying to solve the murder and comes across many other things that involves with the murder.
Alternatively, you could come watch the classic shark film Sharkula.
that's not
and then
Sounds good.
I've heard of it.
And then a fun
Why?
horror movie from Japan. It was originally designed to. It was originally commissioned, or not commissioned, but it was originally planned to be Japan's Jaws. But the guy who took over the project spun it out into entirely something entirely different. That the studio Toho was scared to release it, but it became a major hit in Japan, and it was released in 1977. It's called House.
That sounds Japanese film house.
Skipping back just slightly, it sounds like Spartacus gives an approval to this idea of having a long-term movie goal.
Oh my god. This looks like fucking batshit Alice in
It is.
Wonderland.
Because the director, the creator of the movie had his 12-year-old daughter help him make it. So there's so much insanity.
There's a head biting a butt.
Yes.
The Asians are weird, man. I'm just gonna leave it at that. The Asians are weird.
Asians.
All right, they do.
It's a cult
They do
classic.
strange things. We get Godzilla, and then we get butts fighting. What was it, Sunker?
It was a head biting a butt.
A head
A floating
biting.
head.
Somebody heard stories of the corporate world and took them literally, okay? Not figuratively.
Yeah, I mean that takes chewing somebody in ass,
Well, I mean, like
to
I
a
said,
whole new level.
Or brown nosing.
like I said, the writer-director had his 11-year-old daughter help him make the movie.
That almost makes it more disturbing now that I think about it.
Japanese movie.
I'm really worried.
Hot Spring Shark.
I'm really
Attack.
uncomfortable.
Hot Springs
Hot
what?
Spring Shark Attack.
And I believe the Twitter account for the movie actually follows me.
Oh, well, that's not
Wow.
fair. Now you're trying to promo shit. Stop trying to pump up your own profile. What are you doing, Ironcaster? I love it.
Shark follows
I
you.
love it. I'm just kidding. Keep going. I love it. Go ahead.
If I had a nickel, if I had a nickel for every single like Twitter account for a shark-based movie that followed me, I would have 2 nickels.
Hey, that's not bad. That's 10 cents more than the rest of us would have, or at least more than I would have anyway. So,
Because
then
it's
another-
between that, and it is also the amazingly classic film Shark Side of the Moon.
And then another
can't we just
Italian-
watch Sharknado like respectable people?
No.
another horror movie.
You
Another
can if you're
Italian.
like a low tier slut.
Well,
I'm not going
color me. I mean, if the shoe fits.
But another Italian horror movie that I really like is called Suspiria.
Suspiria?
Yeah, it's about an American girl who goes to a German dance academy, and she gets wrapped up in a coven of witches. It's the first movie in Dario Argento's Three Mothers trilogy.
They've
You
made
guys
several-
remember? You guys.
I'm just
Go
gonna
ahead.
say it's a movie which, okay, you said the original was back late 70s. It has been remade, 4 times in different. Admittedly, I mean, the first one's disturbed, but even I have to say, look, there's a reason why the first one was the first one.
I
That's
just.
what you're talking about.
Which movie?
I've said.
Suspiria.
No, Suspiria's only been remade once, and that's the Amazon version.
I'm pretty sure
No,
we were talking about something close. It's the same idea. Mostly innocent girl. Well, more like teenager.
I know. It is a common trope, but I mean, it's Suspiria. There's only Suspiria that was released since 1977, and then there is Suspiria, which is the Amazon remake that came out in 2016, 2015, which was Amazon's remake. 2018.
You know, it's one of those situations that goes to show you, though, what I've talked about a million times when I said we would never need Hollywood again if we didn't want to watch any of their shit and still have plenty of stuff to watch. Because I haven't heard of a single damn thing you guys have mentioned tonight all night long. And these guys have literally mentioned like 10 movies since before we even went live. Like before the show even came close to getting into foreplay. And like, I'm like, this is insane because we literally have like 10 hours of crap we could do just based on the garbage that they brought up. And half of it sounds about like garbage. The other half might actually be fun, but either way, it's got to be better than the shit we've been seeing lately. So like I said, my point fucking stands is we would never need them again because we literally have 100 years of cinema that most of us haven't seen 95%, if not 99% of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys and your weird offshoot shit. I love it.
Another fun Jaws-like spin-off that is called The Car.
Oh, 1977. What?
Yes.
Drives.
Yes.
Oh, God.
it is basically Jaws, but on land and with a car.
Don't laugh too much. They did.
It is. It's actually not too
It's
bad of a
decent.
movie. It is. It's a.
The reason why-
That one movie where it's like he got involved with a car
No.
No, this
It's just a car driving around terrorizing this southwestern town.
and it's pretty much indestructible too.
Yeah.
And the thing, it's huge. It's black. If you also a little hint to it, there are no door handles. So it's like you never find out what this thing is. It's kind of hinted that it might be, demonic
in nature.
They never ever say, and that's the beauty of it. You don't get to find out.
It's always good to have a nice little mystery left over at the end. Kind of keep you questioning.
The reason why the card didn't.
No, you have to have everything
was two
explained.
words: Star Wars. It came out pretty much the same week of Star Wars.
Yeah,
never stood a chance.
1977.
No, that's true. It never would have stood a chance at all. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's get. Oh, where the hell did? You know what? That woman's got 3 minutes. I don't give a shit. We're getting started. What? You're the one that disappeared.
Daleks screaming through the void. Time Lord scheming, oh what a ploy. Zygons shifting flesh and face. Where did it go wrong? What a disgrace. When Doctor Who was good, when it burned like it should. When the TARDIS doors slammed and the monster still stood. A sunken maiden, her yell so clear, echoes in the ocean you can unhear. Cybermen marching steel on steel. Back then the fear was all too real. Common nerd ranting, hands in the air. Gallifrey's gone, he's pulling his hair. When Doctor Who was good, when it burned like it should, when the stories had weight and the endings were Mr. Grant Gregory, he knows it all, the rise, the fall, the cannon call with his scarf and his specs and his books stacked tall. Grant Gregory, tell us
How's everybody doing tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things through a common sense lens. And welcome back to another wonderful edition of When Who Was Good, boys and girls. And we've got a very special show for you tonight. We have the season 1 finale. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first season finale of Doctor Who history. And why not the French Revolution, boys and girls? Talk about going out with a bang. So yeah, this should be a good time. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We won't dilly-dally too much, so that way we can get as much of this as we possibly can, because we do have a few folks that always have to get up early in the morning, and it is understandable, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to do that myself as well right now. So boys and girls, we're going to go into it, but we have an absolute blast last week going through things. We started our very first animated episode. We got introduced to Robespierre himself. We have one more episode to go through that is animated, and then we will get back to another live action one to finish off the whole season. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a big old fun shiny blast this evening. And to help me do that, speaking of another shiny blast, Sunker Maiden, how are you? I heard you were playing games earlier. Thanks for the raid, by the way.
Yes, I was playing Hogwarts Legacy. I felt very bad because I haven't had the time to go over and stream, because I am one of those people that has to wake up before the sun. So having to deal with that a little bit. But yeah, I was having fun with Hogwarts. It's still a magical game. It's still fucking amazing. I am looking forward to this next bit of Doctor Who. Where it went from like everything's pretty okay to everything's fucked. Everything's fucked. We're all captured. Everything's fucked. So, and as always, I try to dress up nice for the season finale of Doctor Who. So,
well, we certainly appreciate that. Yes, you look lovely, and yes, I'm trying to call in the warm weather back to South Texas with the Hawaiian shirt on, and it's very
too warm here in Cali.
Yeah, it's very snazzy. So while I'm trying, we'll send some of it this way. I'm tired of this cold. These damn Yoopers need to come up and get this come down here and get this shit and take it back home. Speaking of Yoopers, Ironcaster, what's up, buddy, from the Great Northern Tundra?
Well, hey, let's get something straight here. Yoopers is a very specific term. It is once you get across the Mackinac Bridge. Like I am what we would be calling a troll.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to Michigan lingo.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me like a little like whatever your guys' gang signs and like all of that kind of stuff is for up there, because I don't know anything about that culture. That like basically at this point, if I never cross the Mason-Dixon line ever again, I'll probably be happy. But at least as far as like the only time I'm going to do it is between like May and August, because the rest of the time you guys are like frozen solid. So I'm good. I don't want to. Yeah, I haven't been up there very much to learn your guys' cultural ways.
Well, one of these days we will have to get you up here. We could even do it in like September. It'll be nice and hot for you. Where actually, our hot is like balmy, relaxing, and nice like 85 degrees.
Oh yeah, I'll probably need like a light jacket or something at 85 degrees. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous at that point.
85 degrees.
Oh,
jeez.
Speaking of folks that don't need a light jacket, Griffin, our fine feathered friend with 3 eyes. How are you, my friend?
Apparently mutated.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you come out of some of the government experiments like that. These things do happen.
How'd you know?
But you're multiple eyes.
I mean, they took a bird, they took a reptile, they were trying to make a dragon, but somehow it just came out as a griffin.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Fuck up making a pterodactyl.
It was a Pokemon experiment gone horribly wrong.
I love all you two.
Oh, Spartacus, how the hell are you, buddy?
Not too bad. It's been a freaking busy week. And it's going to be so busy week. We had someone that got a nice promotion in another location, and now we are stretched.
Oh.
And a few people are calling off while we're stretched.
Right when you need all hands on deck is exactly when everybody decides to split. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah,
but you know what? I'm happy to be here with you guys, and I'm excited to continue on with the adventure of the good doctor and his plucky friends. And if you go off of what Missy says.
Oh yes, Missy, yes. Yes. Oh, her plucky. He's got his plucky friends. Yay. Oh God, rest. Oh, that lady. That's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, so it should be fun tonight. It should be fun tonight because we do have lots of plucky friends, and we might potentially have even more plucky friends. And it's one of them situations where we've got to see so much. Like even with the animated episode, last one, what we just get to see, we have got to see the Doctor's intelligence. One of the beauty parts of these episodes is we have got to see the Doctor's intelligence, like I think put on display in a way we've never seen before, as far as his manipulation abilities, the way he can twist words. Because one of those things is right. The doctor doesn't, and that's like one of the things that you get later on in like New Who with some of his myths and like his legends, right? The Doctor doesn't carry a gun. Don't let him speak. If he starts talking to you, he's going to trick you. Like, there's always these things that his enemies hear, these rumors and these myths about him. And it's one of those funny things. It's like, it's fun to see that kind of stuff established here, because you're seeing how he uses his words and he can completely warp a conversation and completely flip you on your head and essentially put you on his side without even you realizing it, that he's your enemy by definition, and that just shows you the power of the Doctor in a way that's being established very early on, and is something that it leaves ripples and is carried on going forward. And so I don't know. I just thought about that just now. It just kind of like poofed in my head, and I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah,
that is what it is.
I did point out last week when we were watching it, it's just like when
He is dressed up, pretending to be an official of the government of a southern province, and he's brought before Robespierre, the person who's basically the dictator of France, to address some failures on his side because he's not finding enough people to execute again as enemies of the revolution. And he somehow twists it all around to make Robespierre have to defend himself.
Yeah. I mean, it's just an absolute masterclass in manipulation. It's glorious to see. And it just once again shows you the excellence of the writing that we were getting in these early days, and why this show cemented itself in the culture the way it did right from the beginning, because this stuff is just excellent. There's not much to complain about in any of this. And I can see why the Reign of Terror is a lot of people's really one of their favorites, because this has just been a blast from beginning to end. So yeah. Anybody want to, we're going to say hi to all the fabulous folks out there in the chat here in just a second, and we'll go around the horn real quick. Some real quick thoughts about what happened last week, what we've kind of excited for about tonight, and the finish off just real quick. And then as always, boys and girls, we're going to jump over to all of our fun little alternative platforms out there, because of all the systems over there over on YouTube, and because of all of that kind of nonsense and garbage, especially because of the BBC, and they are psychopaths when it comes to copyright claim systems. They will shut us down if we try to watch and review this properly, like we're going to on our alternative platform. So please run us over our home base of Rumble, but Pilled and Kick, and there's like Twitch and Twitter and a couple other things out there you can pop on too. But unfortunately, YouTube, you guys will just get essentially like our quick little review and our chit chat and all of our nonsense, and then we will have to pop over to one of the other platforms. But please join us over on one of those out there. They're a great spot to be at. There really are a lot of future. There's a lot of great advancements in the tech that they're making constantly over there. They are really working hard. I mean, they're literally, we got rated by the CEO. Like the CEO of Rumble now follows my Rumble channel. Okay. Like, yeah, say that about any other platform out there, boys and girls. You're not going to find that anywhere else. So join us over on the Green Machine. It's a really good time. But yeah, we got all
trailers that I gave you.
Well, yeah, we can't. I told you, even the trailers, it took them like 2 weeks, but they nailed us for one of those fan-made trailers. So I guess the clips were too damn long or something. I don't know. It's stupid, man. That system is just insane. It's just so insane. I can't stand it. So shout out to all of our wonderful folks, Rick and all of the guys over at Rumble.
And
I know there was a few.
On average, this series alone, the last series, got 6.7 viewers approximately, which is
6.7 million.
Yeah, 6.7 million viewers, which is higher than the first series of The Unearthly Child, but it is lowest out of all the succeeding episodes, all the lowest of the succeeding series.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, I mean, it's the French. Well, that just means everybody just enjoyed it and got even more excited about the next season.
This season peaked at the edge of destruction with 10.2 million, and it just slowly started declining.
Well, like I said, a lot of people don't like the French. Thank you, Sunker, for the raid. But this eccentric, you were in here first. Another fine member of the Nerd Herd. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you very, very much. And we'll be pushing for those later in the month right now. We're not going to worry about that too much right now because we do have an electric bill due tomorrow, boys and girls. So direct donations will be very much appreciated tonight. Your average patriot nerd. Good to see you, my friend. Another fine member of the Nerd Herd. Good to see you, buddy. Shadow Ward 99. So Sunker dress is rivaling the tightness of Jessica Rabbit's dress.
It's a bit tight in the top. It's a little bit more like a binder than. But, well,
so the answer is yes. Shadow Ward 99. There you go.
Come on, you missed the perfect opportunity. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
She needs to be wearing a.
Also, it is slitted up the side, but I'm feeling very subconscious about my stomach area, so I'm not going to show that off too much.
She does still look wonderful in that dress.
Yes, absolutely. 100%,
I don't know what you're talking about.
100%. Ironcaster's like, I'll be in my bunk. True Survivor Cinema. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. JR24. Bonjour, Jesse. Bonjour, JR24. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you made it in. Seabrew. What's up, buddy? Glad you made it in, Seabrew. 1138. Appreciate you, man. Glad you made it in. Devastator. 5319. She did say pianist. It's true. It's true. I know Japanese movies or horror movies are weird. Hessa Hopper!
Why are you gay?
Exactly. Why are you gay, my friend? Why are you gay? Good to see you, Hessa. Glad you made it. I know. It is. It's true. It's true. All right. Let's see what else we got. No women can't make up their mind. It's true. Sunker Maiden trying to get a push-up bra and a corset to fit in honor of the French Revolution. There you go.
That's kind of what happened. So
you're not wrong, average nerd. Oh, that is great. That is
again,
great.
I say this to everyone. The corset is not designed to make your waist look thin. It's designed to hold up your dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happens to make your waist look fucking great. So
it got worse when they put the metal rings for the threads to spin through. Then they could actually really start tightening out the corset.
Good. Salty old fart. I see you over on Pilled. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you made it in. Glad you made it in. Galactic Gaming Den. What's up, buddy? Says, hey, Colin. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Glad you made it in. Glad you made it. Melissa Smith. What's up, sister? Good to see you. Glad you made it in as well.
PBFS, yes, thank you. I prefer to keep my muffin top covered too.
Oh, that is great. I love it. Shadow was like, I drew up on the sun. Boo-hoo. Normal day for Sunker. All right, there you go. That is true. It's better to be fucked than to be damned. This is true, Jared24. This is true, buddy. I like it. Peter Beckman fan site. What's up, sister? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, just don't let them take your soul. Exactly, Melissa. You're so right. John Washburn says, hail and good night. Hail, John. Good night, buddy. Glad you popped in to say hi. Appreciate you, John. I love it. That's John for you. What will be says, howdy. Howdy, what will be?
Hello.
Glad you made it in. Thank you, fan site. Appreciate you dropping the link, sister. Thank you very much. Was heating dinner and making a tweet. Perfect. That works. There you go. Exactly. Even if they're still growing pains. Absolutely. Galactic Gaming Den. Yeah, the playlist, the newest to oldest. That would be cool. What will be? Yeah. Man, always. Oh, shit. What do we get? Holy fuck. What happened? My dragon doesn't go off anymore. This is bullshit. Shadow Warden 99 over on the direct donation side for $200. You absolute fucking madman. I think that's the biggest dono. That's the biggest donos he's ever fucking done. Holy shit, dude. Come on, guys. We need to spread the love. No homo. Lots of homo. Thank you, Shadow Warden 99. Lots of homo.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Hey, you know what's fun? I just got these uploaded right before the stream started too. Hold on. Here we go.
Tearing me apart. I think I have that one on. These are my favorite. And I saw Simba. Roulette. Another song. All yours.
I wish.
Wow.
I wish all mine.
And just because I know what else Shadow Warden likes.
Oh, wait.
Another fetching woman.
And just to make the ovaries weep. Shadow Warden 99, God bless you, brother. And I will go I will send the missus I will have the missus bring me the dab tray here in a little bit. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Glorious. You're absolutely glorious. All right, halfway there, boys and girls.
We're halfway there.
Whoa, whoa. See, this is why we need to get Gary on one of these streams, one of these nights. We started Doctor Who before he did Forbidden Frontiers. This is BS, Gary. But no, I'll get
And
him. We'll
also
get him
him
on
and
the
Ryan are
one.
going to be doing like a read and review.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Or not Doctor Who, Harry Potter.
Duncan Egg. Yeah, the Hedge Knight show or whatever they've got.
No,
I've heard it's really
they're
good.
doing Harry Potter. They're doing a Harry Potter one.
Oh, they're going to do Harry Potter too?
they're gonna
Yeah, but
read
Harry
and
Potter's not going to come out
review-
for like another year, 2 years.
Yeah, but they're going to be reading and reviewing the books.
Oh, so like they're gonna go through all of it by the time when the show starts. They would have.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Yeah. I love that idea. I love that idea so much because, like, for one, like it's well, I'm not getting into it right now. I'm just not because I can go on all night on that one, so I'm not getting into it right now. Let's see here. Salty old fart. What's up, buddy? This is nerds, buddy. Did Sydney Sweeney fit in that box of the underwear? That's the question to you all. There you go, salty old
She is
fart.
apparently flexible.
This is true. I've seen her getting under the anyway, never mind. Anyway, let's see here. This eccentric, there we go. Rumblebot's operating. Thank you, buddy. Glad you made it in as well. Yeah, there you go, fan site. There you go, sister.
Yeah.
Z Kid, what's up, buddy? Yo, James Gunn, he not good. No, he is not, Z Kid. No, he is not,
Did
buddy.
you do something stupid recently?
No, well, just in general. No, Sunker trust me, if you ever need to ask us about that, Sunker and I reviewed Creature Commandos, dude, episode by episode. Yeah, we're with you, brother. We're with you.
The only thing
Hey,
that's
well, you want to talk about stupid? We just mentioned Sydney Sweeney. No, not Sydney Sweeney is not stupid. Just consider this: there's a group of people in charge in Sony who had Sydney Sweeney playing Anya Jason in Spider-Woman #2, and they totally missed it.
Yeah.
She she commented she had over 15 minutes of footage in the the black with the white Spider-Woman costume. Go look up at
She's been great in that.
There are stills of her in that, that solid black with the, like Venom.
No,
I imagine that.
They just needed her for a flash forward for a potential future instead.
But she did gymnastics, all kinds of flipping around. I mean, she had 15 minutes of footage in that outfit.
Can we get rid of the multiverse bullshit? I mean, Spider-Man already had enough different iterations of Spider-Man through the fucking cloning. We do not need multiverses of this shit.
I mean, personally, I don't mind any multiverse ideas. It's just how they're using it in such a lazy and stupid manner.
I just don't need to see more origin stories. Put the character in their prime. Let's get to it. Mm-hmm. I want to see Spider-Man being Spider-Man. I don't want to see the build-up to how did he get his powers. It's Spider-Man. Yeah. We know how he got his fucking powers.
Right. It's like, how many origin stories do we need? Well, that's like everybody was like, that's like some people were like, oh, Superman's not going to be an origin story for all of this stuff. He's not going to be like the first. I'm like, we don't need an origin story for like all of these characters. We all fucking know who Green Lantern is. We all know who Hawk Girl is. We all know who Superman is. We all know who Lex Luthor is. Like, we don't need an origin story for every one of these people. We know who these damn people are.
I mean, if you're not going to do an origin story, at least do a year 1 or 2 after their origin story.
Right, something like that.
At least remember how confused we were when they did Justice League Animated and they didn't give everyone an origin story beforehand. Oh wait, no, we absolutely understood everything that
No.
was going on.
Well, we had. I mean,
Yep.
you
Yep.
get a brief
100%.
glimpse. I mean, they were originally supposed to do a Wonder Woman TV series before, but that kind of got shelved, and so they immediately jumped into the Justice League.
Yeah.
I-
Of course, they gave us
Yeah,
the infamous,
so, budget
Nancy
cuts.
Brown.
How they can never get Wonder Woman right. I just
Unfortunately,
I know,
Wonder Woman is
I know.
not
did an okay
even
enough
though she
job
is
at the
like
time.
one of the three Trinity of DC. She's
Mhm.
not that popular.
No, her solo stuff has never really done all that great. Despite her they always wanting to add her to the trilogy. But
Well,
it's all,
'cause
let's be
she's-
honest, it's always been Batman and Superman. They just kind of like threw her in like, I don't know, the 90s, 2000s kind of stuff. I don't
It
know.
sounds good from a marketing standpoint to make her like part of the big three, but the truth is she's not. Wonder Woman at
you're-
best is a B-level character.
it all depends upon the writer.
It depends on the
Well,
writer.
always, but the problem is you don't get enough consistent good writers behind Wonder Woman to get her out of the B rank tier. Because Ironcaster's right. That's the problem is they don't put good writers behind these characters. They could make a lot of these characters A-list characters if they would just put damn good writers behind them. But the
Yeah.
problem is they don't. I mean, people love Guy Gardner, and the guy's a douchebag. But with a good writer behind him, he's great.
And I mean, just to point this out is, even though yes, we all hate James Gunn, but just look at what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. They were a B-level group, and yet the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are some of the most favorite in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
they're
would
the
go as
most
far
fun.
as to say that, as far as the characters go, Aquaman is a higher status character.
Yes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. But it can't be just the boys. It can't be.
Well, he's a higher status character, but it just, I don't know. I like Wonder Woman more.
I mean, even the
No.
Wonder Woman movies were, the first one was okay, the second one was ugh.
Oh, yeah, it was bad. Huge Patriot Nerd for $1 over on the Rumble side says, oh my gosh, I just looked up Sydney Sweeney's spider suit pics. How stupid is Sony? Is that even a question we need to ask at this point? Yeah, thank you.
Well, let's not forget, Sony canceled Spider-Man 4 in order to reboot the series.
Yes.
Well, they kind of made, they kind of fucked up a little bit with Spider-Man 3. Like, that was always the
Yeah.
consensus. They fucked up with Spider-Man 3 with emo Peter.
And then they fired their second Spider-Man because he was tired, exhausted, and just didn't want to show up for a meet and greet.
That's ridiculous.
What?
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our thoughts on last week's Doctor Who episodes, and then we will jump into our wonderful little rendition of the finale of Classic Who. So, Ironcaster, I'll let you go first as being the guest. What did you think about the last couple of episodes, and what are you excited for in this one for the grand finale that we've got here going on?
Well, I think the story so far has done a really good job of just giving you a little sense of just how crazy the times were in France during the time of the French Revolution with, the tyrant Robespierre there, and just the sense of uneasiness that there was in a lot of ways no safe option to it all, that the everyday person, wouldn't quite know where they were going to stand. Nobody was safe. That was one of the big dangers ultimately of it. And with that said, I really want to see going forward what's going to happen next. How is this going to wrap up?
There you go. Excellent, my friend. Griffin, go ahead.
I was going to actually add to the same thing, that there's a reason why it's called the Reign of Terror. It's not just because it was, a revolution. It was like insanity. I mean, keep chuckling, but it's true. It's because before long, people were backstabbing each other. So people would sell each other out. Robespierre was pushing everybody to find all the traitors, and it was an exaggeration. He came to a point he could not process the idea. Wait a minute, if you have fewer people, that means everyone's loyal. No, there are more traitors. We got to find enough people to kill to be traitors. And then use the Star Wars phrase, the tighter you squeeze, the more it's going to slip right through your fingers. a guy lost it, and he was not the only one. So yeah, it was that insane, that paranoid. And the strangest thing is, there were eventually a few remaining noblemen who started selling out because they hoped that maybe, if I sell everybody out, maybe Robespierre will be nice to me. Hey, no.
It just means that you are a traitor of traitors of traitors, so you may betray me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the sanity they were dealing with during the French Revolution. Speaking of sanity, Sunker, what do you think?
Alrighty, so I like this episode because, like the episode before last, everything seemed pretty chill. Like everyone got out of jail, they're all chilling. The only one who was like in an iffy position was kind of the doctor, and it wasn't that bad of a position. Then they kind of hit the reset button at the end. It's like, no, you're all fucked. People, you're both in jail. Everyone is getting captured, and the only maybe hope is like maybe the doctor and Barbara can go over and cook up the plan, and maybe they can go. Brain. Maybe the jailer's a good guy. We don't know. It's hard to know who to trust, especially after the guy who was just like, "We're here to help you," totally fucking backstabbed them.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of nasty portrayal and stuff like that. And so it's one of them situations where it's really, I still think there might be that one guy that put the doctor and Susan together that might still be kind of, I think he might be like some high up traitor inside of Robespierre's inner circle personally. I'll be curious to find out if I'm right or not, because I don't know. I haven't seen most of these. So I'm excited to find that out as well. Spartacus, you armored monster, you. What do you think about things?
Oh,
remember, I'm limited time frame, you French man, you French history psychopath.
Yes, I know. I love this series. I love this series. It's one of pinnacle classic Who's. I'm happy that they did animate it so that we could actually enjoy it instead of having it continue to be lost. I'm talking about the 2 episodes that are lost. I'm happy that they animated. I love how we get to see the Doctor in his atmosphere, in his favorite time in human history too. And that it is doing a decent job of like explaining the French Revolution, how insane the Reign of Terror was during the French Revolution. Everyone was willing to betray each other. You have French monarchists who are terrified and running for their lives. You have those that are saying, "Oh, well, I as a citizen am trying to do my duty as a citizen and rat out the enemies of the revolution." And then you have just people trying to survive, as well as you get hints of the first war of the war of the First Coalition playing in the background with the British spies and everything working inside of Paris. So there's a lot of fun here. Though I will say that these next 2 episodes, they do kind of drift away from history just a little bit.
Well, I mean, you kind of get the you're literally sticking the Doctor right in the middle of Robespierre's inner circle and like all that kind of stuff, which obviously didn't happen. Right. But it's one of those fun kind of things to play with. But no, I do like I said, I'm glad you brought that up about how a lot of this is still very close to like history and stuff like that. So that is really cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, boys and girls, we're excited for all of that kind of stuff. And I don't know why the dragon didn't pop up on this one. I don't know why it didn't pop up on the goal either, but this just happened as well. Spartacus for 50 over on the direct donation side. Was it Stream Elements or something? I don't know. Either way, appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. I already know what he wants anyway, so we'll do hat tonight since I did Scarf last week. Streamlabs. Did it go through Streamlabs? I don't know why it didn't pop up. Then Shadow Wardens popped up. That's so weird. It's being dumb. I have no idea. But I know where it came from. So thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We'll do that. Let's see what we got here. We'll do that here in a second when we get the show started. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Let's see here. There we go. Boys and girls. There we go. All right. Like we talked about earlier, I don't know where Sunker went. She's off again. She probably had to poop. But we're gonna have to cut all of you wonderful YouTube folks off. We love you. Fansite has dropped the links. Appreciate you, Peter Venkman. Fansite. PFES has dropped the links over there over on that side of the house for all of the different places you can find us.
If you're over on
all of
YouTube,
this.
what are you doing with yourself? Come on.
Right, exactly. Well, if you haven't made an account and joined one of these other platforms, that's the real question: is what are you doing with yourself? So it's a lot of fun. We appreciate you guys over there. But yeah, until then, you guys all have a wonderful evening. We'll see you later. We're gonna have fun and watch Doctor Who. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Hey, look, Sunker, wave to YouTube. Say bye.
Good, we're getting rid of the trash.
Bye.
Rude.
Oh, yes.